Welcome to another Gaz Right video and welcome to Australia Zoo. We had to get here as soon as we landed in Brisbane. I'm going to give you everything you need to know, how to get here, the best places. We're currently in the mixer, straight into the kangaroo enclosure. All the big lads around us, pretty nervy to be fair. We thought, oh, they might like shave their like claws down or stuff like that. No, they're ready to give us some full beans. We've already seen the croc enclosure. We've already seen the Burmese pythons. It's an absolutely ridiculous setup. The sun's beating down. It's about to be another absolute banger. If you enjoy what you see, hit the subscribe button down below. We're still en route to 2k subs. Let's get cooking, baby. Australia Zoo, first stop on the list, about a 1 hour drive from the centre of Brisbane. Nice plain sailing on the old roads. It is £36 per adult to get in. If you come as a family, it is a little bit cheaper. And basically, if you buy a 1 day pass, it's at 36. If you do it for the entire year, it's like 72. So if you come more than 2 days in the whole year, it's cheaper just buy an annual pass, which is insane. We're contemplating it. I was going to do a super long overview at the end, but there's so much good stuff. We've only been here about 10 minutes already, so I thought I'd check in and drop some knowledge, some wisdom. As soon as you get in, we were like, let's go straight to the komodo dragon, because we missed out on that in Indonesia, and it is unbelievable. They get up to like 100, 110 kgs. The one here was on like 50 or 60, and he was a big boy, massive tongue on him, and some crazy info. Every piece of like scale that they have in their body has a piece of bone in it to act as actual armor for when they're fighting and battling. And yeah, obviously they've got poison in their tongue, so when they bite you, not only will they crush you, they will absolutely have their way and put like a bacterial infection in your body as well. So there is the one thing you don't want to fight. It's probably a komodo dragon. And then right at the start, they have like different animals in like different areas. It's kind of different to any zoo I've been to before, because it's kind of like more of like I would say it's like a lot nicer zoo, and I'm trying to think how to explain it. Hopefully I will do a little bit better in the day, but like it's all open, and the treatment of the animals is super nice. A lot of times when you go in zoo, it is literally like animals in a cage, animals in a box, animals behind something. It's all open, and they have different animals as like, I don't even know what that is over there in the distance, walking across the street. But they had like a reptile that Bateman was just stroking, which was, I don't even know how to describe it. It's kind of like a lizard, but with like a circular tail. And then they also had the main man, Enchilada, aka Chili, which is a little koala, where I don't think you can actually hold them anymore, but you could give them a stroke and stuff. So yeah, really impressed so far. Super nice. And yeah, we'll be checking in throughout the day with other flair little animals, anything that we do see. But if you have any questions, as always, just bang it in the old comments. Cheers now.
Just make sure no hands on the railings. They can actually jump. I won't want your fingers to get them. Wow.
Let's go sit down. You don't sit. Look at his feet. I know. Like in fun.
Oh, sorry. Oh, let me just jump a little bit.
Pretty mental, to be fair. I don't know if you could hear that lady then. So they have like all the people that work at the park here as well. She was like, drop your hands on the railings. They can actually jump. That is a cassowary. Definitely not how you pronounce it, but they're the closest living relative to a dinosaur, which is pretty mad. A little flightless bird, kind of like a flare ostrich, flare bit of kit, to be fair. We're saying as well, this is what we're saying about everything being open. So even then, when she was like, oh yeah, they can jump, and then this side they've got like a dingo knocking about as well. So it is kind of cool how it's like all open and yeah, a bit more immersive and a little bit more, I guess dangerous. But it's like, how high can they jump? How high can they get out? But yeah, all the park is unbelievably cool. And then you've got these people just chatting to Bateman and them. Every once in a while, just giving you a little bit of history, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of insight on the old animals. So yeah, very impressed so far. And yeah, lots more to explore. Every 2 seconds in this park, we've got to stop, we've got to check in. So I might end up doing this as a vlog on its own. But we've got a couple of dingoes up here. Shout out the boys. And we've got a couple of dingoes over here. Shout out the boys and girls as well. But yeah, this park is actually unbelievable.
yeah, we can make the snake quick now. That's enclosed.
They all come right. I don't know.
If there is one bloke or one thing you do not want to bump into on a dark alleyway, it is a crocodile. We have seen enough of these big boys over the last couple of weeks. Tim Olese feeding them in a police station, so if you do want to go see that, check that out on the channel down below. But look how effortlessly they move. Ridiculous behaviour. 10x the power in their jaws compared to a great white shark. Outrageous bit of kit. Absolutely not for me. And they've got all these like big viewing decks and stuff as well for when they're doing shows. I mean, again, we're just in, I guess, the heart of winter. It's not like the best day. It's still pretty nice, to be fair. But yeah, it's super quiet, super chilling. We've got a Crocoseum over there. We've got the Crikey Cafe up that way. So if you do need some snacks and stuff to keep you going. But yeah, it's absolutely huge, the whole place. And it's super quiet. But look at the absolute size of that fella. Actually, I'm gonna go all the way around. Let's get up close and personal. We make the mistakes, so oh baby, you don't have to. Croc pen number 2 is Oki, or Orki, just chilling, relaxing. He's been under this water for a fair few minutes now. One of the things we learned at the old Croc Cave in Darwin is that they are unbelievably well adapted, probably the most adapted predator on the entire planet. Can drop their heart rate to 5 beats per minute and redirect oxygen to the old vital organs. Got specialized hemoglobin for when they're hunting underwater, and they can just stay still and move without even making a current. So yeah, ridiculous bit of kit. The first fella was down there, second one was here. It's the only place I've seen like a double fence, and you have to actually stand a little bit further back. So maybe they've had a couple near misses, and we'll just check out the last pen over here. There's a couple of fellas over here, hopefully similar to Will and Kate from when we're in Darwin, but again, just chilling underwater. Look how still they are. Look at the one on the left, how effortlessly it moves through the water, not even creating a ripple, not even creating a current. Not a fan of this for me, but I tell you what, this park is absolutely unreal. I said it on the Darwin vlog. Usually, like back in the UK, other countries, I'm not a fan of like zoos and stuff like this, but this is unbelievably interesting, exciting. The animals they've got and how they kind of treat them here, and like the areas they're in. Yeah, look, absolutely top draw. So all coming from the big man, all coming from the legend that is Steve Irwin. But yeah, look at that.
This guy.
What have you got for me? What
This
have you got
guy's
for me, David?
he's a big boy. The water is very deceptive. This geezer used to own Cattle Creek. 4.8 metres long. 509 kilograms. Half a tonne. This big boy.
Yeah, that is all crikey. You do not want to run into this fella. The king would be mincemeat in that situation. But yeah, crazy. We thought we're done in this section, but we've just got more wisdom and knowledge. Rescued in 1988 by Steve himself. Ridiculous kit. We just worked it out, and he's 10 times as big as the king. What do you reckon? You've got him in a 50-50?
I'll take him. I've got him.
Double punch?
Double punch.
Outrageous. But yeah, silly viewing platform. It's an absolutely ruthless setup, to be fair. Could we get the first 10 out of 10? We'll see how we get on. When you've been exploring, you obviously need to get some food. You need to get some fuel in the system. That is huge. Crikey Cafe. I'm going to keep dropping that, and it's still going to keep falling on dead ears, but just silly amount of drink options. You've got salads, burgers, pizzas, sandwiches, wraps. You're looking at about $9, $10 for a salad, about $12 for a burger, a wrap, and then about $16, $17 for a pizza. Loads of different snacks, and not only can you get it, loads of space just to chill, relax. The general in the distance, munching on a little something, but it's right overlooking the croc enclosure, so you can have your food whilst watching a little show. The big fella bottom left just edging out the water. So everything I feel here just has that just extra added layer of do you know what I mean, attention to detail. Do you know what I mean? A big focus on the animals, but a big focus on like the customers and the people that are here. So it's not like, oh, you're having lunch and you need to miss out on what's going on. This bird, bottom left, better be bloody careful, otherwise he's going to be lunch for the big man. But yeah, ridiculous setup. This place is absolutely huge. If I get over to this side, I might overlay a little something on what they have in terms of the offers and deals and stuff. But yeah, kind of salads, wraps, little pulled pork burger, little pizzas on the old menu. So hopefully a little bit of something to keep people going. But yeah, just a ridiculous setup. It's at walkersoffwish.com. Cheers now.
Oh, look at like he's got the creases like in between the.
Anyone that knows me, you will know I absolutely detest snakes. I'm not sure if it's the parcel tongue, I'm not sure it's just the slippery nature. Oh, they just give me the absolute shivers, and the general and the king forced me against my will. Now we keep saying on this channel, do one thing every day that scares you. So we went to the snake enclosure, the Burmese python. Massive bit of kit, white, scaly, slimy. Whoa. Scary to look at. Literally went over there, it was just eyes were just piercing straight through my soul. So we saw him, and then we went over and saw I think it was the green anaconda as well. Again, absolutely massive, and the ones they have here aren't even big. I've been on Discovery Channel, I've watched a few documentaries with Shady growing up, do you know what I mean, in the Everglades, in America, in other places of the world. They get to absolutely ridiculous lengths. So yeah, get yourself out the comfort zone and get yourself in the mixer with some things that scare you. But yeah, for me, sharks are absolutely P1. So yeah, we'll see. We're about to run over to Tiger Enclosure now, see what we can get in the mixer of.
So how about giving us all a little bit of encouragement joining us today? Hopefully. Here we go. Up the tree. You see a fantastic bit of ease from him. And he's holding on with just his claws. So I'm pretty sure he's got one bit of meat out there at the moment. I'll see if he does get into it. But what we're going to do is
behind this fence, and then we'll rotate it. So one by one, tiger different sides. I think this is still probably not.
He's only 4, I think. She's the same one.
Got the king's favourite animal, the elephants, the big lads, the friendly giants. A couple of fellas in here, just chilling, relaxing, chowing down on a bit of the old lunch. Again, they got a huge enclosure this side. Things you love to see, as I say, the king's favourite animal. But yeah, if you do want to see some of the fellas in the wild, me and them did a ridiculous safari in Sigiriya in Sri Lanka. It was just like £40, something like that. And it was actually inundated. We had like 50 elephants all around our van and stuff for like a little private van. It was unbelievable. So go check that out on the channel. Sri Lanka, Sigiriya, and sunsets, safari and sunsets even. Yeah, ridiculous behaviour. The sun setting in the distance, and yeah, we're just getting surrounded by elephants. But yeah, like all these enclosures, silly amounts of space, silly amounts of place then to explore and call home. So I do think, as a general rule, for me, I'm always like, oh, zoos are a little bit mean and stuff. I think here, do you know what I mean, there's a huge focus on welfare and yeah, looking after them. So yeah, top draw from your boy.
brilliant being surviving.
Yeah. This is by far the loosest enclosure of the absolute lot. We've seen the croc pen, we've seen the Burmese pythons, we've seen absolutely outrageous animals. However, you can just get in the pen or the area with the kangaroos, and there's a few signs up just saying this is how you feed them, don't close your palms, don't pull food away from them. Like, they are rapid. If that wants to give you a couple hours your father's, how are you getting away from that? So yeah, mental, absolutely crazy. They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be as well. This fella's got a big bark on him, but yeah, absolutely ridiculous. And there's no one, there's not even like the people here, like the people that work here. This little bird is coming in, ruining the clip, giving it a few beans. But yeah, I'll try to get a little bit up close on these fellas. These are feeding them. But yeah, look at this guy here. Look, this guy's going to get up. Yeah, Jesus. I feel like Danny Dyer, you know, he's like, oh my God, he's almost kicked off then. I'll tell you what, if this guy starts dropping a couple punches, like Canelo in the ring.
But a way you can save these guys is, of course, not killing these guys if you do think they are a venomous snake. It is illegal to interfere with any native wildlife here in Australia. But also, just slow down on the roads for those who can't speed up, like our olive pythons or our shingleback lizards, and just being a little bit more vigilant if you are driving around where these guys are found out in the wild. Now, that does pretty much bring us to the end of the reptile.
I've genuinely never been to a zoo or a place like this. It's like an interactive, immersive zoo. The king chilling here. This is the short-bearded and cheetah, and the bloke's just chilling. Absolute. Oh, there's another fella here. Oh my God. Yeah. There's loads of signs saying make sure you give them 2 meters.
No, thank you.
But yeah, this is literally the craziest zoo I've ever been to. Like, I'd probably say like only about 30% of the enclosures like this, where you're in like a certain area. We're on like one of the islands now, like Bindi Island, and yeah, it's all just immersive, interactive. And I guess like, I mean, they know a lot more than us, otherwise they won't be doing the job. But there's no one here, so if you need to call for help, you could be in a world of trouble. But Bateman's trying to take me up to the treehouse and the bloody pythons. So we'll see what they're saying.
Gather. Come on. Cute little cuddly bear. Come on. Come. Look how cute he is. Look at him. Just chilling.
Talk me through him. What is it?
Oh, I haven't read enough
Boa
yet.
constrictor. Oh my God. I can see Bateman.
Where did you see the name of it?
The final stop of the day. We're in the depths of Africa. We've got a few giraffe, we've got a few zebras, the absolute lads looking majestic. A few more right in the centre of the frame now in the backdrop. However, went on safari in Africa and Tanzania, Kenya about 10 years ago now, to be fair, 10, 12 years. Saw all the big 5, but not the rhinos. Can't quite tick it off the bucket list, seeing them in a zoo, but pretty bloody flair. They're absolutely massive, big fellas. But yeah, I was just saying to Em and Bateman, I think if I was an animal in the wild, I'd probably be a giraffe. Absolute beanpole, just loves chowing down all day. It's either that or a little mouse for Ratatouille. Shout out to the boy. What a hell of a film that is, by the way. But yeah, silly behaviour. Look at the zebras. Checking back in, getting all the team's favourite enclosures shortly, but this is going to have to be up there. Outrageous behaviour.
Be hungry.
said the rhinos and the giraffes are the final stop of the day. We have to end on the meerkat. Compare meerkats.com. Oh, have we? Oh, apparently we've got the cheetahs as well. But look at these fellas. I know the best advertising maybe in history. Compare the market, compare the meerkats. Neen's has got every single one of these fellas, but they are literally Bristow reincarnated. Agile bit of kit. We're also saying that all these enclosures, can they jump? Like, what's their jumping ability saying? It's not that far between them, is all I know. But yeah, what a bit of kit the old meerkat is. Good little fella down there. Hey, boy. Surveying the kingdom, letting him know anyone comes around and he will be dropping a couple. How's your father's a little double punch, so watch yourself. We're in the depths of Africa, the end of our Australia Zoo experience. We're going to go around the group, find out everyone's favourite enclosure. The king up first, the fan favourite.
Well, usually I'd say the elephant, but it's not every day you see a koala, and you get to have a little touch with them. So yeah, koalas for me.
So the king has just said she enjoys touching koalas, so that's going straight in the archives. And the general, matching shirts, love it.
It's got to be the cheetahs. Consider myself a little bit speedy on the old rugby field, so racing the cheetahs felt good. Probably lost. Close second, tiger jumping up the tree. That's pretty flair.
Yeah, the whole place was absolutely top draw, in all honesty, to be fair. Like, there's so much to see, so much to explore, different sections, little bit of something for everyone. You've got the Africa section, you've got the reptile stuff, you've got the crocodiles. It is unbelievable value for money as well. We just did a quick half day here because we're going to go do a big hike up in the old Glass Mountains as well. I'm going to split the vlogs up because there's far too much content from here to get into one video. So insane value for money, lots to see. Highlight for me, there are so many. I do enjoy the meerkats, to be fair. They're standing there surveying the kingdom, legends of the scene. If you've enjoyed what you see, hit that subscribe button down below. We're doing daily vlogs at the minute as we explore Australia. We're in Brisbane at the moment, and then we're going to be moving on to Sydney very, very shortly. So I'll catch you in the next one. Hit that subscribe button, and remember, baby, the chef is always cooking. Let's get it.